Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Ali LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, misses the dunk. Fox outside. Robbed. Wallace, right side. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's Castle. The Thunder with the rebound. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
Here's Castle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. Takes a 13-footer. And that one comes up a bit short. And here are the Spurs now. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
Now here's SGA, an elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Here's Fox. 4-point game. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox finds Wembanyama. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Ali, thanks for the report. From deep, Holmgren. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 6. Three-pointer, Fox drops in the 3.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
on the way up, but hits it. They call the blocking foul.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Hartenstein, and Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at San Antonio. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And of course the Thunder, now 5.5 games back.
Right now for the Thunder, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. The 3 from Mitchell, and again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's the Spurs ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Castle attacking to the left side wing. Wembanyama against Williams. Basket's good. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
First team foul.
Here's Caruso, and that's not gonna go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Mitchell out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Now here's Williams. Back to Holmgren. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. So for Oklahoma City, Jang, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Caruso.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Oh, look at Wemby covering some ground with those long strides.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. He shoots it. Mitchell finds Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Wow, the length of Chet.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Williams against Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Dort. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Mitchell. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Here's Harper. Williams defending. Harper passes to Cornette. Pass to Champagny from downtown, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Mitchell, the pass to Dort. Here's Williams. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Brian, back over to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Harper. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Olynyk with a jam. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run. Harper passes to Champagny. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Dort, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And so it's San Antonio with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 37 points his last time out. The three from Barnes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wallace outside. Six to shoot. And it's SGA missing. Outside Wembanyama. He got it up. And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the next.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they've been inconsistent. They'll take one good shot and then take one wild one the next time off the floor.
Yeah, we see a lot of teams like that these days.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
San Antonio leading by 13. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's SGA. Wallace outside. Down low. Stolen by Vassell. 3 on 3. Castle for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Fox outside. Pass to Castle. Cuts off the pass. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Outside for SGA. Holmgren, the pass to SGA. 11 feet out. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Thunder trail by 12. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Williams. And that one drops.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Castle on the wing. Blocked by Wallace.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Thunder trail by 14. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dortch checked in. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Cornette. Here's Harper. Williams grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Second chance shot, and Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 6.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Going inside, and that one good.
And you see the acceleration from Dort. Just a great athlete.
Spurs lead by 10. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Screen by Olynyk. Pass to Champagny. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go, and is blocked.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Champagny. Williams defending. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harper. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. Williams from long range knocks down the triple.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Mitchell. And it's Williams in at the 5. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Kenrich Williams shooting. It's going to go on Luke Cornett. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Harper. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And stolen by Williams. Rebound by San Antonio.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Let me tell you guys what, I am happy I'm retired. I would not want to check Fox. This man is way too quick.
Outside, Williams. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Williams misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And here's Fox. The 3 from Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. To the inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
There's a screen. Here's Williams. The kick out to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And no good. Thunder trail by 10. Here's Dort.
With his ability to hit threes, Dort forces defenders out. In turn, that opens up the driving lanes.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. That free throw no good.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Wembanyama, screen on SGA. Unloads. Now Fox. Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Wembanyama. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. The 9-foot shot. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Hartenstein.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Fox against SGA. From 11 feet away, another shot.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Outside Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Fox against SGA. 4 on the clock. SGA pulls it down. Thunder trail by 7. Wembanyama there for the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Now Fox. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
SGA. Down goes the jumper. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama driving in. Oh, he jammed it.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Fox. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.